Authentic, fun, relatable, and slightly provocative. Just another hang with your besties. It's CK Mornings and the In Case You Missed It podcast.
There's a new superhero, and he's right in our backyard.
Okay.
He is a superhero in Detroit, and he's a priest. A French priest came to the rescue. His name is Jean-Baptiste. Of course it is, right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Jean-Baptiste Cummins was in his church parking lot when he heard tires squeal and a loud crash. Sees an 18-year-old suspect running towards him. Someone's yelling, "Stop him." So Jean-Baptiste goes to work. And, here, I'm going to let him tell you. But he's got a line right here at the end.
Okay.
That is just like, mwah, chef's kiss. This is superhero work right here, okay?
Here.
Detroit priest. Here you go.
Grabbed him, put him down. He was resisting a lot, trying to run away definitely, and I had to unfortunately give him a few punches and hurt my hand a little bit. Nothing major, but making sure that there was no threat, since I didn't know if he had a gun, if he had a weapon. It was definitely suspicious behavior, and as soon as I had the police officers take care of this gentleman, I rushed back to the lady, make sure she needed the anointing of the six, blessing or something. I was there too with the medics, had to do my prayers as usual and have dinner with the community.
Wow, just another day.
Just another day in the D.
Wow.
Just another day in the D.
With a little giggle.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this guy.
A lot to unpack there with him. First of all, he sees it, jumps into action. Good for him.
I'm trying to think what I would do if someone was running towards me and I heard someone yell, "Stop him."
I probably would.
Anyone who does these civilian arrests, I'm like, man, you got a pair.
So Jean-Baptiste has this happen. Guy's running towards him. He takes him down. I like how he's like, and then I had to punch him a couple times.
Just cash.
A priest punching somebody.
Yeah.
I've never, that doesn't come to mind. And then he's like, oh yeah, I'm a priest. So then I had to go back to her and give her some blessings.
The anointment, yeah.
Yes, I had to do that because I had also just fought somebody and, just another day in the D.
Just another day in the D.
Aw, you almost laugh.
I love he just ends it. He's like, I got to put an exclamation mark on this supreme superhero gig I just pulled off.
He's a cool guy. He's got a little accent, too.
Oh, yeah. His
we
name's Jean-Baptiste.
We love him. We have a happy update about something we talked about yesterday at this time, the python that was discovered in the sewage plant in Windsor. So all we knew was python was found swimming through the pipes in Windsor, ended up at the sewage waiter.
Where was it, Alana?
The wastewater treatment plant or whatever. So it has a name, a Peanut, the python.
So they've named it Peanut now.
No, that's its name. It's Peanut because it was reunited with its owner.
Oh.
So Peanut has a name, and the owner came forward and said, "That's my python. That's Peanut the python." So it was found in the water treatment plant in Windsor a few weeks ago. We just learned about it a few days ago, though. No answers yesterday. How it got there, it was just with the Humane Society. That's all we knew. So the owner came forward, Connor.
How do we know this guy's the owner? Did he just see his python? He's like, that's mine.
No, okay, we will get to that. He does apparently have answers to how he knows. So Connor is his name. He saw the story. His 3.5-foot snake named Peanut had been missing since May 13th. May 22nd, it was found in the water plant. So May 13th, he said he fed her around 8 p.m., was nowhere to be found the following morning when he checked on her at 6 a.m. He said, "I looked up and the first thing I see is no snake in the enclosure. I looked everywhere for the snake." He believes Peanut may have slithered to the toilet, but not sure exactly how she left or how she got out. But
well, I know, went into the toilet.
Yeah, he was a
maybe he got up in the middle of the night and peed.
Yeah. He was worried that if she got in the pipes, that was it for her. So he saw the story, though. It wasn't a simple process. It took more than a week for her to be found. So she's slithering through the drains for about a week.
She was a python.
Python, yeah. The Humane Society in Windsor says they knew it was someone's pet, though, because it was highly socialized, the snake. It liked people. It was friendly.
Oh,
so
yeah.
They knew it was
so
someone's...
they always say till it eats you.
They knew it was someone's pet. So this guy saw the post, went to the Humane Society, and recognized Peanuts by her marking. She's got a discoloration on her head, and that's how he knew it was Peanut. Good to go, reunited. Once Peanut gets a clean bill of health from the vet, Connor said says before her disappearance, he often took her to car shows and other events. As long as she's healthy, he plans to do so again this summer. She loves to go on my shoulders, walk around the area, go for walks, bring her places. I bring her to car meets and everything. Now that I got the snake back, we can go on our adventures again. I think Peanut's good for our life, for adventures.
Yeah, Peanut doesn't need any more adventures. If I ever go to a car show and there's a guy walking with a snake on his shoulders, what's this guy's name?
Connor and Peanut.
Hey, Connor, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't even like people walking their dogs around. Like, I don't want a dude with a snake on his shoulders. How does he know that?
The markings. Peanut.
Peanut. How does he know Peanut likes that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
friendly.
Peanut thought he was free of Connor.
Yeah, Peanut had to go through the pipes.
Yeah, Peanut's sitting at the vet thinking, finally, the hell I have seen.
Sit in my enclosure
to get away from Connor.
I hate car shows.
I hate car shows. I am a snake. I got no arms. I got no legs. I don't want to see a car for. Guy takes me out on his shoulders, and next thing you know, knock, 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 in walks Connor. Peanut is like, oh my God, come on. And he starts all over again. Good, more adventures.
Isn't that cute? So if
I
you go
try
to car
to get
shows
away.
in Windsor, you're going to see Peanut and Connor.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to help the attendance numbers.
I feel like people at car shows like that, though.
You think so?
Not to generalize, but...
Yeah, there's one person who doesn't like it. One thing that doesn't like it, it's Peanut. Peanut's like, why again? I got to suck back into this. Have a listen to this, and tell me you don't hate this, okay? So there's this Rockabye Baby, which basically takes songs and they turn them into lullabies for children. And their latest one is the sounds of Post Malone, and it'll be out tomorrow. The track list includes Circles, I Had Some Help, Better Now, you know, all the Post Malone tunes, and then Sunflower. So this is Sunflower, and this is the song turned into a lullaby by Rockabye Baby, okay? So have a listen. I kind of dig that. I wouldn't mind that.
I'd start and end my day with that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's like if I didn't tell you that was Post Malone's Sunflower, you'd have heard that and said, I recognize that.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Mind that little background. So this company, Rockabye Baby, they produce records and they always put it like whoever's on the charts, they'll do a whole album of like the sounds as a lullaby. So Post Malone will be the latest treatment tomorrow.
I think I got a couple the Rockabye Babies on my Apple Music.
On your little playlist there?
Yeah, I think they're nice. I got Led Zeppelin, Fool in the Rain.
Led Zeppelin?
Fool in the Rain lullaby version.
Oh, okay. Let me pull it up.
No,
wait. I want to hear what you're listening to.
No, it's not loaded. Oh. But no, I got a whole bunch.
Really?
Yeah. I went through a phase where I'm like, oh, that's lovely.
What, like as a
I don't know.
6-month-old? What was the phase?
They got everything you can imagine, every kind of artist.
Yeah. I'm not making fun because I heard it this morning. I'm like, that's kind of like I'm not going to jam out to it.
It's the equivalent of like background music or ambient sound to me.
I don't want to be at the gym with my headphones on and trying to get a lift in.
It reminds me of like if we had like in movies how you have like soundtracks, like walking down the street. This is what you'd walk down the street to. It's lovely walking music.
Out tomorrow. And who knew Alana was such a big fan?
I'm going to recommend this.
Recommend Something is a segment every Thursday morning where we recommend something. I've been doing this for 2 months. We still can't get that right. Every Tuesday, every Thursday, we recommend something. Alana, you can go first today. You have the floor. Recommend something, please.
I'm going to recommend grinding your own peanut butter at Bulk Barn. So, words that were never spoken before. All right, so I think they all have this. I hope it's at the one in Chatham. I went to the one on Walker Road in Windsor, but I think they all have it. So they have a whole wall dedicated to you can grind your own nut butter. So literally, it's just like peanuts in a tub. You press a button, and then it comes out like a soft serve machine kind of, and you put your container under it. They had peanut, almond, or I got honey roasted peanut butter. So it's so fun. It's pretty cheap too. Like, so I wanted like a few tablespoons just to try it. So I pressed it. I got so caught up and like flabbergasted by the whole mechanism of it all. I forgot to press stop. So I had a big tub of it. I'm like, this is going to cost me a mortgage payment. I'm like, darn it. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I went up, I had a tub full. It was like $2.50.
That's all right.
I'm like, beautiful. So, and I got the honey roasted. Oh my God. It tastes like the way God intended for peanuts to taste. Like, it tasted fresh. Like, you just went and harvested your own peanuts. Like, you could tell, you know, you're like, yeah, I grinded my own. And it's so fun too to watch it. Like, it's so cool.
So Little House in the Prairie. Next week, Elena's recommends something's going to be churn your own butter.
Yeah.
Oh, fun. I'm going to tell you about a website today on Recommend Something. It's justwatch.com. Just Watch is a streaming search and discovery website where you can find movies, TV shows, sports that are available on streaming service. It's like a modern-day TV guide.
Okay.
Remember you used to have the TV guide, and you'd be like, oh, Channel 4 is going to have this. Now you're like, well, where does that stream? Well, I want to watch this. Where do I find that? So basically, you type in like White Lotus. I want to see White Lotus. And it will search across Netflix, Disney+, Prime Video, Apple, Crave, Hulu, and boom, 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 the list of on and on and on. It'll go through all of them, and then it will tell you which streaming service carries it. Do you need a subscription? Do you rent? You can buy, and all the different options with it.
Wow.
How many times I'm Googling and like trying to find where is that show streaming at? And sometimes when we talk about an old news movie, you got to go find it. JustWatch.com is the modern-day TV guide. You can also select the streaming services you already subscribe to, and it'll filter those recommendations so that you know if you have it. You can create watch lists. You can also get notifications to know when something becomes available. It's a website. There's an app for Apple and Android, and some Fire TVs even have access to it. So all you have to do is just type in, like, you're looking for The Bear on justwatch.com. The Bear. It'll tell you it's streaming on Disney Plus in Canada. You can purchase it on Apple TV. It's unavailable on Netflix. Like, it gives you all that information.
Wow. That's so many times when I'm doing old news movie reviews, I'm like, well, where do I find this stupid thing? I don't want to type it in of your different streaming service.
Yeah. I call it the modern day TV guide. JustWatch.com. Elena's butter churning.
Grind your own peanut butter at Bulk Barn.
There you go. Recommend something this week. This has been making the rounds this week. Uber has released the top things that have been left behind in Ubers in the last year. They do this every year, the Lost and Found Index. It's the 10th annual time they've done this. So this has been kicking around for the last couple days, okay?
Uh-huh.
There is 50 things on the list. Okay, I've narrowed it down to about 25. I'm going to rapid fire through them.
All right.
Okay? At the end, you tell me what jumped out at you. And then I've got some of the Canadian stats.
Okay.
Okay? So from the Lost and Found Index, Uber's 10th annual list of things that were left behind. An ankle monitor, 420 donuts, a sack of marbles, an oxygen tank, a brand new mini fridge, a single red bottom Louis Vuitton heel, live fish, 2 trees, a cape with a Statue of Liberty on it, $200 worth of Temu items, grass, a textured photo with a rhinestone picture of Jesus, a pool stick in a case, portable thermal printer, a bald cap, a dishwasher, a 2-pound bag of blue raspberry gushers, a toboggan, handcuffs, wedding gowns, pelvis implants, 20 pounds of duck sausage, a child's prosthetic eye, and a meat slicer. Those are some of the highlights. Anything jump out at you?
Yep. Oxygen tank. Because
How?
feel like the second I walk out, I'm like, I got my oxygen.
Yep.
I wouldn't leave that thing for a second. And a dishwasher?
A dishwasher. And the other one was a brand new mini fridge. Because I'm like, you obviously left the house to go buy a mini fridge, and then you got out of the Uber, you forgot your mini fridge.
That would suck.
What are you doing?
The fake eye, too. The kid's fake eye.
That one didn't surprise me, because you probably dragged your kid out of the Uber, and then you realize, oh, man, where's your prosthetic eye?
Yeah.
Your kid lost it in the Uber. So in Canada, they say Saskatoon has been found as Canada's most forgetful city by the Lost and Found Index. Regina's at number 3, and in between the two of those, Saskatchewan. What are you doing out there? They're at 1 and 3. Number 2 is Windsor.
Oh.
Windsor is the second most forgetful city in the Uber's Lost and Found Index.
Huh. It's fascinating.
Why would you think Windsor?
I don't know what's going on
Is downtown, is Olet still like, do kids still go down there and get stupid?
I'd say no, but I'm old, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on downtown, but I don't think it's what it once was. But
like, remember when the Americans would all come over? Remember that was the thing back
downtown
when you
was
were
hopping,
like,
yeah.
Because that was my initial thought. I'm like, well, maybe they're going out and they're tying one on and smartly taking an Uber home and that sort of thing. Maybe that was my thinking.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what leads to it. In Canada, a couple of the weird things left behind was a humidifier, goalie equipment, aquarium fish, and a frozen turkey.
Okay.
Those they were left behind.
Varied, yeah.
And in Canada, Halloween weekend and New Year's Day were the biggest days for lost items. And again,
Makes sense.
what happens on those days?
Yeah, people are out partying.
Yeah, and you've maybe had a couple too many, and you get forgetful. So that's kind of where it all comes back to.
Oh, that would suck.
I've never left anything crazy.
No. I'm always losing my lipsticks or lip glosses, but that's about
can
it.
you imagine an Uber or a taxi driver gets home? How much lipstick and chapstick they must have?
Yeah, bobby pins probably everywhere.
Yeah. And a couple of them have brand new oxygen tanks. And
I'm curious how it works. Like, if they find something funny, does Uber say, you make sure you put that in the report for weird things at the end of the year?
Is the Uber driver having to file a report on the 2 trees that he had left?
Some things seem so big. I'm like, how are you fitting 2 live trees and dishwashers and Ubers?
And then the Uber drives away, and you're like, oh, my trees! I forgot them! Or the one woman, my oxygen tank! I need that back. We were just talking this morning about odd things that were found in Ubers. Uber came out with their lost and found index and all the crazy things that are found. And we were laughing, like, how do they keep track of that? They have to find it and call it in. And we get a text in, okay? So we got to keep this anonymous. It says, I drive for U-Ride, which is, our local service. Mm-hmm. I've had somebody leave a playpen in my car and a Coach purse with a negligee in it. Ooh.
Hello.
Many phones, wallets, keys. That's a usual
Standard,
thing.
Yep.
And they said we had to take pictures of the items, send them to our dispatch, and then keep them with us in case the customer reports them lost. That makes sense. Like, if I left my keys in a U-Ride, I'd have to call and track them down. Do you call U-Ride and say, I left my Coach purse in the back? Describe it for me. Well, it's black. Anything else?
What's inside it?
A negligee. Really? What was that story? Where's the background
Fun
story?
night, frankly.
Do you lose it at the beginning of the night? Or is it at the end of the night did you lose it?
Oh, no one claimed the purse, apparently. They just texted in.
Well, yeah, of course. I would never claim that again.
Well, I don't know. I guess if you're using U-Ride in the morning.
Like the morning after.
Yeah.
What if it's what if it's the evening? Like, you're like, do, I'm on my way. Blink, blink. You call the U-Ride, and then you get there, and you're like, no, I want my purse!
My negligee!
Oh, man, ruined the entire night. Or the next morning, are you like, walk of shame? And you're probably more ticked off you left your Coach purse
your
back
purse.
there.
I don't know. A lot of questions with that one.
I cannot get into an Uber or a U-Ride and not ask questions.
It's
I'm the annoying guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, anything good? Like, what's a good story? Tell me. Like, I always want to hear. I would love just to have just open lines of conversation. Like, I almost said the name that we got here. Mm-hmm. But if this texter this morning could just come on, we could, like, disguise their voice.
Scoop they know.
Oh, you know when they do that computer, and then we could have them on and they could just reveal stories.
Oh, yeah. Uber
Wouldn't that be?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be right into that.
Yeah, this gossip they probably know. Because you're just in that Uber sometimes. They're like, you ride yapping.
Oh, yeah. You're just spilling your guts. You're looking in the rearview mirror as the driver thinking, what the heck? Wonder if I've ever come up in conversation.
That's what I'm wondering, because people probably talk.
Wow. Well, actually, here, the texter says it was Alana's purse. Well, that's interesting. Huh.
And it was a fun night.
Was it? Okay, good.
Crime spree going on in my parents' neighborhood. If you've
Oh.
ever had any kind of crime or anything in your parents' neighborhood, it's life-changing for them.
Okay, so let's just wrap our heads around it. Your parents are are they Windsor or Tecumseh?
Lakeshore, yeah.
Lakeshore, okay.
Yeah, kind of on the border, Windsor, Tecumseh there. Not so much a crime spree, but there was a crime. It was actually a pretty major crime. A house around the block from them got robbed. It made news. So you can imagine, like, they're buzzing with what's going on.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And they already know the gossip. The stuff they know about their neighbors. I'm like, how on earth do you know this about? They know the visitation, they're divorced, and they see the kids on this day, and then the aunt passed away, but she's
Really?
got this. I'm like, what the heck's going on?
They're like the backbone of Neighborhood Watch.
Yeah, they're retired. They just know everything about everything.
That's what
you know
keeps
what I mean?
Neighborhood Watch flying.
Like, yeah, no one knows anything about them. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing.
I don't know about
Which
that.
is
I
for the
bet you
best,
people know
but
about it, yeah.
so there's a robbery around the block for them. So it's a big to-do or whatever. So they're all in on that now. Like, everyone's, and they're asking me, like, do you know anything? Did you hear anything? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. The
you
second
know
it came out, did you hear anything about the robbery on the? So it's a big thing. So then the other day, me and my dad are driving, and I hate driving with my dad sometimes because he can never just drive from point A to point B. It's always got to be the back roads or the scenic route. He loves taking the scenic route.
Of course he does. He's got nothing but time now.
No, so like I'm like, just go where we gotta go. So we're driving back. He's like, I'll take you past the house. We'll drive past the house. Like, Rob.
Reconnaissance mission, eh?
Oh, so we drive past. He's going 2 miles per hour, driving with the windows down, looking. He's like, I don't know which one it is. He's like, so then we pull over. He pulls up the news article to see which house it is exactly. So then we loop back around. He's driving. I'm like, they're going to think you're a suspect. And I'm like, come on. I'm like, let's go. This man's driving as slow as can possibly go. Windows down. His eyebrows are furrowed. He's trying to look inside. He's like, yeah, that's it. With the black awning. Yep, that's it. So he's driving, practically stopped in front of the house. He's looking at the house. I don't know what the purpose is, but I'm kind of interested too. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of looking too now, looking for clues or whatever. And then recently they got a backyard, like a Ring camera.
Yeah.
Once again, I don't know what. And I swear people with these cameras want to see something. Because I'm like, what is there for you to see? So now they're looking at their footage to see. And you know, police are like, if you got any footage. So they're looking. I know they're just praying that somehow the culprit, they're hoping the suspect is standing there with a target on his head saying, I'm the suspect. So they're looking through. All they find on the camera is coyotes. Every day get an update of the wildlife. That's all they're seeing. You're not ever going to see anything else on these cameras. It's wildlife.
There's excitement for them. They've done nothing but wildlife. Now they have a robbery, a crime to solve.
What are you going to do? Sit out there and you guys are in your 70s. You're going to sit out there and see a suspect and go tackle him? Like, what does this do for anyone? So now they're checking the cameras and they're piecing everything together, and then it becomes everything that's ever happened to them might be linked to the crime. So my dad tells me he's out there one day doing something in the driveway. He's like, yeah, the other day
and I just put it together.
The other day he's like, someone came up to me and stopped the car and said, hey, do you have the shoes?
The shoes.
I'm like, what do you mean? Now I'm intrigued and I hate myself because I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, he said there was a Kijiji ad and he asked if I was selling the shoes. He's like, I think shoes is code for something. He's like, I think it might be linked, and I think I saw this guy at this guy, and I'm like, the shoes. And then you got my mom, who's so leaves the front door unlocked. She thinks it's 1970 still. I'm like, shut the front door, like lock it. You gotta lock it. She's like, oh, we got the dog, we're fine. I'm like, God, people asking him for shoes. The whole neighborhood's going to heck in a handbasket over there.
Has your dad got a CB yet and a big antenna? Is he driving around and see that guy yet?
Probably, like they're on it. And I know they're telling the other neighbors of what they're seeing.
Got his CB radio handle. He's driving around with any updates. Got eyes on the property. I could just see he's that guy. That's what he's going to turn into.
Yeah,
full on hardcore.
Yeah, some people want incidents in their neighborhood
because
then this is the fascinating part of it. So they're on. So
not under my watch.
And my mom's like, yeah, I was talking to Gina, and she said the dad at that house, and blah, blah, blah. Everyone knows everything suddenly.
Wow.
Oh, it's crime spree. So I gotta.
How old is this story? Like, is it just this weekend, or like how long have they been on the case? Is this a cold case? Where are they at on this?
No, about a week they've been on the case. So still hot. Hot case in Lakeshore, and they're going to solve it.
Wouldn't it be great if we're sitting here one morning and your news story is Al and Lynn Wells have solved a crime, a neighborhood crime spree, and they're the ones that figure it all, piece it all together.
Oh, my parents would too. They're on it. My mom went to the news once because there was illegal. They got like a neighbor. I'm not even kidding. There was like illegal fishing because there's like a neighborhood pond, and people were
Hold on,
legally.
aren't you the news?
And I said, don't you dare come to me. They've tried. They'd be like, can you get this to the news? I'm like, don't come with me with anything. But they contacted the news and they got interviewed because there's illegal fishing.
We lost
they
a
just
scoop
can't.
because you didn't want to hear from your own
I
parents.
can't deal.
Well, Neighborhood Watch going strong. The Wills family keeping
They're
it
on the
rolling.
case.
Sunshine for the day today. Roads are good. Drive safe out there. I'm telling you, there are some dummies on the road. There's a story. They were doing a blitz on the weekend in Caledon, like outside of Mississauga, right?
Okay.
So they were doing one of these blitz. The OPP were pulling over speeding drivers and unsafe drivers, and they ended up seeing a Ferrari going 50 over the speed limit. So it was an 80. They were going 130, 135. So like on a secondary route, this Ferrari, which first of all is already getting all the attention
That's
it
the
needs.
thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so they flip the cherries on, they pull over the Ferrari, and the Ferrari driver stops in a live lane of traffic because he doesn't want to pull over to the gravel shoulder because he didn't want any stones skipping up and hitting the paint on his Ferrari. So he stopped his Ferrari in a lane of traffic. That's an 80.
Audacity.
What a dummy this guy is. Not only did he get a ticket, he got charged for stopping in a live lane. Imagine the police officer's thought process. He's like, what the heck are you doing? Like, get out of here. And they finally, the car was towed and taken away. So
Good. Yeah, some people, and I get it, you work hard, you really like your car, but some people with nice cars, they're in their own little world.
oh yeah, it's their world. We're living in it.
Yeah, like we're so grateful that we're driving on the same road as your Ferrari. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you
Don't
for
want
allowing
any
me.
stones to skip on it.
Yeah. But you have no problem going 50 over and risking everyone else driving on that road.
Yeah, it's a different mindset.
What is the thought process? I don't even understand the thought process there. That's a different kind of stupid
It is.
right there. That's the world revolves around me stupid.
It's selfish and it's audacity.
Like we've gotten speeding tickets, you more than me, but you know, speeding tickets that happens, okay? We can get that. But then to be so stupid to be stopping in a live lane,
Like, yeah, you literally think your car is that important and everyone's so impressed by it.
you should just have it taken away. You're done.
Yeah.
You're done. I'm gonna find you an old beat up beater. That's what you should have to drive around.
That's true shame for those kinds of people, too.
What happened to the Ferrari? What's this you're driving now? It's an 86 Oldsmobile.
Oh, they would die.
Oh, that would be the best. What is going on? That's what police in New York City are saying. We were just watching this video of these sewer people.
Yeah, it's a huge mystery in New York right now.
What is going on? So I'll give you the background. So here in the last couple of weeks, couple of nights, there have been people in New York, in Queens, and in Queens and the Bronx, I think it is.
Okay.
They're showing up, popping the manhole covers, and then climbing down and putting the manhole cover back on. And then there's another security video, and this is happening in the middle of the night, where the manhole cover pops open, and 7 people come climbing out, get in cars, and they drive away. A couple of different incidences. One where they were carrying a headlamp, shovels, and some other tools. One where they were wearing hip waders, and they were down there, they believe, for about 3 hours. And again, like middle of the night, popping open the manhole covers and jumping in. So they've looked into it. They say the sewer infrastructure has not been damaged. And they also say, don't do that. Yeah. Sewers can contain numerous hazards, including noxious and potentially deadly gases, unstable surfaces, flooding risks, and confined spaces. All the things I don't like, Alana.
It sounds terrible,
No. They say for these reasons, members of the public should never enter a pipe, drain, catch basin, manhole, or outfall. Don't be doing that. There's still just a mystery on what are these people doing. And you can go on the internet. There's video. It's like grainy nighttime video.
Uh-huh.
It's in the middle of an intersection. The one where they pop back out, there's like traffic going around. And they just pop out. A couple people climb out. A couple more people climb out. They put the manhole cover back on, thankfully. And then they're gone. And nobody knows what's happening.
Yeah, it's
what do you
very
think's going on down
interesting.
there?
I don't know. My creative mind, I'm like, they got a whole underground city under there or something.
Do you think that's a whole thing?
I don't know. But then I'm just reading, like, obviously there can be very nefarious things they could be planning, like,
Here's a resident from the area. They say they look like they were looking for something important, like money or for doing some type of hunting. Ain't no fun and games. I mean, 7 grown adults going down there. Got to be something, man. That's what the neighbor says.
Yeah.
What could they possibly be doing? I have no interest.
Just
I would love to just have a peek, but I don't want to.
Oh, it scares me just thinking about how dark it is under there. And they're doing it with like watching some of the videos, they're doing it with ease. They just do it like they know what they're doing.
Just popping open the manhole cover and going in there. I was thinking, I wonder if it's like, it's New York, right? I wonder if it's like some hipster after hours
or something.
party.
Yeah, like an underground city or an underground tunnel or something.
Like those secret speakeasies they've got, and they're like,
yeah.
I think it's at the factory. Is it in the factory in London?
No.
Where it's like a deli, and then if you go through a freezer door, and all of a sudden it's like a steakhouse.
That's my dream, to go to something like that. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I think that's so fun.
That sewer in the parking lot here at the radio station, it's a coffee shop down there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you pop it open, you go in there, and it's got all the nitro brews that you're dying for.
Okay, I was thinking, I'm like, maybe it's like fake publicity or hype for something.
Oh, like a movie
like
or
remember
something?
when all the stories about the clown sightings that one year? There was like clowns, and I feel like that was whatever happened with that. Maybe it's publicity or something.
Shauna on the text lines thinks it's a bank heist. Maybe.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Something. I think it's a hipster underground club. I'm telling you.
That's what I hope.
It's probably called Hipsters, and you got to wear hip waders, and you get in there, and it's like the who's who of New York City.
Oh, that's where the elites go.
But you don't know which manhole cover it's in until like somehow you have to be on the know.
So people are just trying different manhole covers.
Yeah.
That's why there's so many sightings of this happening.
Exactly what it is. And we just haven't been invited yet.
Maybe.
Come check out my sewer nitro bar. If I see your head popping in there.
Okay.
I'll go check it out. So check the video. Check it online. It's really weird, and they really don't have any idea besides that people are doing this.
Yeah, it's interesting.
And they say don't. Don't be doing it.
Subscribe to the CK Mornings In Case You Missed It podcast and never miss an episode. Plus, drop us a rating and a comment too. Listen live weekday mornings at 94.3 CKSY.com.